Well, hey there, YouTube. Today, I'm going to turn this shed into my own private gym. And I don't know what I'm doing.
So first things first, had to clean out all the rat poop that this shed was infested with, and then started laying down these foam tiles that I got from a friend of mine. He no longer wanted them in his child's playroom for some reason. I thought I could be clever and use the alphabet tiles to spell out something. I settled on beast mode, but then I realized I only had one letter E, and I was too lazy to change it, so I just started putting everything together. And that's when I noticed, unfortunately, after I got everything bolted to the floor, bolted together. Yeah, words are hard. What I was trying to say is that I had realized all too late that I should have bolted the frame to the floor because it has a tendency to slide on these mats. So I moved the frame and I pulled up all the flooring, repositioned the frame, and grabbed a drill. And after putting a couple holes in the floor and convincing my cousin to crawl underneath the building, I secured the frame to the floor and started reapplying all the mats. And then the wind picked up and my camera broke.
Several days later.
So with a couple $100 and about a minute of training at the local hardware store, I'm now qualified to run this machine here called a Ditch Witch. And what you see me doing here is digging a channel from the building to the house I'm going to supply power to. Fortunately, my nephew, who's also an electrician, didn't want to be filmed, so that's all the footage that I got of that. And I went back to, putting up walls in the building, some of this plywood that I got from the scrap pile at work. And there's my cousin, decided to come over and help me once again. He's a pretty handy guy.
The next day.
And by now I had enough money saved up, so figured I'd go ahead and finish out the entire floor. So went back to the hardware store, grabbed me a couple of horse stall mats and some more foam squares. And you can see me here, I'm just cutting the tabs off of those squares because, well, these are all different manufacturers, so they don't interlock together like I'd hoped that they would. So just cutting those off, I'm gonna create a nice seamless edge. And you know what they say, you measure twice, cut once, cut again. Should probably move that bar. It's gonna get in the way.
Oh, comedy value.
Luckily, my hard head didn't hurt the bar at all, so I moved it out of the way and went back to laying down the tile. Here I am putting these straight edge pieces on so that the horse stall mat will fit up right next to it. And it's probably a good time to cue the montage music and press fast forward.
Ow.